Well, they can't all be winners. This has a long title with GSA BZ05.03 PRC.11, no, 1.104. Came off of excellent podcasting practices for dummies. So, well, anyway, this is George Senda, the one, the only, the original, the official, the authentic, the real, the guy from Pittsburgh, except no cheesy YouTube commentators, imposters, or trolls. And this is what I will be reading this week. So I went to the Concord Library and got some paranormal books, or the guy says some paranormal books there. I have not looked inside these at all, but I may add some of these to my collection, and I bought a few books too. This is what I checked out: Civil War Ghost Tales, Stories from America's Most Haunted Battlefield, Manassas, Shiloh, Antietam, Fredericksburg, Chancellorsville, Vicksburg, Gettysburg, Chickamauga, Chattanooga, Petersburg, and Appomattox, or Maddox. So, and Andersonville, Point Lookout, Johnson Island, and EVP recordings in here. So they took EVP recording. Let's see, EVP recording. Sorry, and here's an orb at Fort McAllister, and let's see, what's this? Anyway, that's the only thing I can see right now. Oh, infrared camera captured this image of an entity after the closing time at the Cashtown Inn. So there's a ghost at the inn. So I'll read that. Oh, I'm dropping the books now. There goes one on the floor. All right, these are not all paranormal, but these are what I bought some of these. This is, they got about 4 of these different kinds. Are you psychic or making it up? Understanding and managing your psychic self help your loved ones who think you may be losing it. They have thought that for years. I don't know. All right, this fellow has been a guest on Coast to Coast. This is a fictional book about what happens after an EMP event to America, 1 second after. Wanted this for a long time. I got this today, 50 cents. This is a game manual. Age of Empires, The Age of Kings, Age of Empires 2. I have this for the Mac, so that's cool. And this is a book, this will go in my paranormal section, Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Philosophy, Fear and Trembling in Sunnyvale, edited by James D. South, series editor William Irwin. If you're killing time between apocalypses or just wondering about that meaning of the thing of life thing, here's some readage. Look, these guys, I think therefore I am you into the freaking ground. The happy is better than the shopping. What if I don't consult the oracle? Like turn to stone? Well, yeah, if not already. And this is analyzing the philosophy of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Oh, there's a magic card here. Let's see. Someone left a bookmark in here. This was 50 cents. The Planar Portal magic card. There you go. And passion and action in and out of control. My God, it's like a Greek tragedy between heavens and hells. Pluralism, pragmatism, and pals. Feminism, the ethics of violence. The one in team Buffy and feminist ethics. Also Sprock faith and Plato, or Plato, I don't know how to pronounce that. High school is hell, and I agree with that. Old familiar vampires, justifying the means, brown skins, a Kantian analysis of moral judgment in Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So it shows you what's in here. I'll read this with interest. I haven't watched Buffy the Vampire Slayer in years. All right, this one is a total debunking book. They say this guy is a former private investigator and forensic writer. Joe Nicholas spent much of his career identifying forged documents, working undercover to infiltrate theft rings, investigating question death. Now he turns into his investigating skills toward the paranormal, researching about well-known mysterious phenomena all over the world. Spontaneous human combustion, UFO visitation, auras, electronic poltergeists, and many more. Well, he had a section on Roswell, and he said that the MJ-12 documents are a cut-and-paste document, which is not true. He did not even bother to list Stanton Friedman, who is the expert on the MJ-12 documents in here. I read that chapter, and he said there is no such thing as spontaneous human combustion. Every chapter in here, whether it's lake monsters or whatever, is debunking. So avoid this book. I may buy it just to have it in my collection, but Real Life X-Files by Joe Nichols. It's debunking SciSop stuff. All right, this is the Book of Secrets. Esoteric societies, holy orders, illuminators, seers, symbols, rituals, the key concept of occult sciences through the ages around the world. This is an explanation of various groups: Freemasons, the Blue Lodge, Third Degree, Ordo Templi Orientis, Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, Rosicrucian Brotherhood, Egyptian Rite, Sufism, Santeria, Palo and Espiritismo, the Toltecs. So this is by Daniel Pineda, and it might be very interesting to read. I'll find out. And then finally, this book, Rosemary Ellen Guiley. I think I've mentioned her books in the past. Vampires, Werewolves, and Other Monsters. And 600 entries from the encyclopedia provide a comprehensive range of vampires, werewolves, and related creatures. Topics covered include the supernatural, macabre aspects of the undead, superstitions about them, in defense against them of a wide range of cultures and beliefs, supposed true or historical accounts of such beasts, and depiction of these creatures in the arts, entertainment, and pop culture. Entries include American Werewolf from London, Blood, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Bram Stoker's Dracula film, 1992, Chupacabra's Extraterrestrials, Hammer's film, I Am Legend, 1954, Killing Vampires, Lycanthropy, Nosferatu, Antichrist, Shapeshifting, and Vampire Hunters. Also included major writers. Famous reporters: Christopher Lee, Bela Lugosi, Werewolves, Lon Chaney Jr., 100 Illustrations, the Encyclopedia of Vampires, Werewolves, and Other Monsters, an authoritative reference and an indispensable resource for those who wish to learn more about these mysterious beings and their long and varied histories. And there's a werewolf from The Howling. Let's see what's in here. Alan Gray dreams of his old burial in Vampire. You got movie pictures. There we go. Vampire Magician from the Vampire Tarot. Hope we don't get dealt that card one day. The Vampire Bat. Let's see. Of course, the one that started it all, as far as I know, Graf Orlok Max Schreck dies in the dawning sun of E.W. Murnau's Nosferatu, 1923, if memory serves me. Let's see. And anyway, they go through here. There's things in there I can't even pronounce. Iron-fingered demon, incubus, incus. Wreaths of garlic for sale in a farmer's market in Hungary. There's a way to keep off. You see no vampires in this picture, like I can tell. Here's an early cover of Dracula. And Here is Castle Bran, well often mistaken for Dracula's castle. Carpathia. Let's see here. Indian boy abandoned by his parents, befriended by wolves, and transforms into a wolf. And Breslau vampire. Here's a cross guards a family sectarian plot in the Borgo Pass. The Beast of Gavaudan, 1765. Linda Godfrey's concept and illustration of the indigenous dogman seems to represent the beast of Bray Road best. There's the dogman. There's the damn thing again. Blocking my camera view. There's your dogman there. Now this might be a book I have to get. So this is going to be fun to read. I'll enjoy that. I have, I think, one of her books on lake monsters or something, or Dogman, I think I have. All right, this is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Have a great morning. Stay wet, warm, dry, or cool as the case may be, and stay safe out there. And I will catch you next time. I am going to shower and go to bed. Bye-bye for now.